Good morning, all. Today I would like to talk to you about one of my most favorite subjects. It's even become a running gag in our family when I just use the words. My boyfriend, my family, my friends will just roll their eyes at me and go, "Not again." But this is my turn to bug you. I need to find a new auditoire. So there you guys are. I would like to talk about attachment now. Maybe you're tired of hearing the word, maybe it's new to you, but I'm gonna bug you anyways. So this year I'm very immersed in a lot of newfound material with the Rest, Play, Grow trainings, and I'm also following an intensive, making sense of Neufeld, if I can say so, intensive course from the beginning of the year. Other teachers, there's another teacher from Belance too, Melissa. Hi, I know you're doing it too. And we're very immersed in this newfound material. And why do I want to talk about attachment? Well, I'm going to go deeper in this material uh, as we go along, but I just wanted an overview so that you guys know what we're going to be talking about. So why would attachment be so important? Well, basically, just to talk about it, what it is the attachment that a child has with a teacher, a parent, or any other adult figure that takes care of them. Not us towards them. Mind you, it does help if we collect them and if we show that we care. But if they are attached to us, and there are different steps to the attachment, if they're attached to us, then we can go somewhere with them. If we don't foster that attachment link that they have with us, then there's no way that we can actually get somewhere with them. So it's interesting to talk about attachment, even regarding bullies, because when you want to, first of all, you want to collect someone, when you want to enter, the first step of entering an attachment relationship is with the eyes, and then the smiles, and then the nods. And then you can actually see when your kids, like with my own kids, it works magic. If I'm just going to scream, "Go pick up your toys," they're not going to do it. If I go sit down, "Oh, you're playing with your trucks. Oh, I love this truck. This is lots of fun. Did you like that truck too?" "Yes." "Okay, let's go clean up the other toys over there now." And 99% of the time, I took the time to sit down there to get the eyes, get the collecting. I'm in the attachment. "Let's go clean up your toys." They'll do it. If I just scream it at them or just say kindly, "Can you pick up your toys while I'm doing the dishes?" then look at them, make a big mess. I wouldn't say it's a trick, but it's just important. Even with friends, we're on a hierarchical order with friends. We don't see ourselves as being on the top or anything, so we automatically do that because we feel that we have to do it with friends, but we should do it with anyone with whom we interact. And with the eyes thing, even with a bully, it's maybe not a good idea to have the eyes because then it's a challenge to them. So Dr. Neufeld has this very funny story where he actually goes in prisons for some of his interventions, and then he would find the leader of the bully pack, and then he would, with his child, he would just go on his knees, and like Jane Goodall will do that in some of her interventions with gorillas, but we're not so far from the apes ourselves. So he'll just lean the head to the side a little bit and just interacting with the ears, because you can also go with the auditory. With autistic children as well, you can use the ears instead of the eyes. I heard that you were very good at opening car doors without keys. Well, I had forgotten my keys in my car. Could you please come and help me and retrieve the keys? Well, through sameness, then Dr. Neufeld was actually able to create a bond, and he was able to create a relationship, then build on that, and then he could bring the favorite desserts of that person and build through that. But he started by acknowledging the superiority of the bully, but not really. Anyways, where I'm going at with this is even more than the fact that we need to collect children before we can interact with them. Also, it's important to notice that children don't need to be separate in order to grow up, but rather they need to deepen their attachment to us. Then maturation will result. Then we can get them going somewhere. For example, a very good example is you'll see two types of parents. The parents that will always tell their child, "Well, I'm not going to pick you up. You can walk. Use your two hands," thinking that they'll be mature. And you see that child clinging and asking and clinging and asking. The parent who will systematically take their child, will walk with them, well, at some point, early on, the child will by themselves and not want to be picked up anymore and will walk because he's had that contact of closeness right when they needed it. And there's a very, very good if you want to learn a little bit more, and a funny way of talking about attachment is a group called, I'm going to share this when I send the video. You'll see on the bottom of the email the link to this. It's in French. I have not found this in English, but even so, for Francophone families, or even if you have a little bit of French, it's very, very easy, very basic, and it's two comedians that talk about 10 things regarding attachment. It's really worthwhile. You should go see these little capsules. It gives a good idea, and it's comical. So I will show you this. It's Agir ensemble. Oh, you can't see it, but I'll share it on the Agir ensemble pour le développement des enfants. So acting together for child development. It's a good laugh. We will, even me and my boyfriend, on n'a pas de vie, like they say. We could do other things like watch Netflix, but I always try to watch this before Game of Thrones or something. Well, thank you very much for listening, and attachment. It's important. Let's talk about it. Bye. See you later.